Great morning. Well, um, I was watching and came across this guy last evening, Dr. Dan, and he talks about vocal issues in singing, about how the thyroid can affect the voice, and was talking also about having surgeries. And his take on it, because he is a vocal coach and has been a singer for many years. Very nice voice. I did just listen to him doing some stuff from Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, very, very nice voice. And he was saying, and I think what happened was, he said that in 2 to 3 weeks your voice should come back. Okay. If you're having issues after 3 weeks, there's a problem. Okay, so there is a problem. My voice has definitely not come back. And I was talking about some things that I didn't know as well, and there was an RN on there that was talking about these things as well, who was also a singer. And she was talking about the anesthesiologist. Because she sings, she asked them to put a smaller tube in while they were doing the operation. So I have very small jaw, very small. I think what they did was put too large of a tube down for intubation, and it damaged my apparatus, shall we say. And these damages can be permanent, okay? So I think that's what happened in my case. I don't think it was something the surgeon did. I think it had to do with the anesthesiologist and using too large of an intubation tube in my case, and that has damaged inside. And when you have that type of damage, it might never come back, okay? And that's what I'm getting from doing a lot of research. They go on by how many hertz, how much it's dropped, how, all. Trust me, I've spent a lot of time looking and hoping to find some light that says, oh, yes, it's definitely going to come back. I'm not finding that, okay? I'm not finding that. And like I said, just looking at it, people that were singers, yeah, within a week, 2 weeks, their voice hadn't dropped like this, okay? Now, I did see one girl that was 6 weeks out, and I could tell her voice had dropped. She had a very, very competent surgeon, but I think the issue with it is anesthesiologist. And when they do intubation tube, that can cause damage. And there are so many things in there that can be damaged. It's not just the vocal cords. There are a lot of other technical things that are happening in here. I was amazed to see, they have to cut through these muscles, then they have other things going on down here, and it's just a lot of nerves, a lot of so you could have a very, very competent surgeon who's fabulous, but you could have these complications because of the anesthesiologist and the intubation tube that they're using and the way they put it in. So I think really realistically looking at everything and how my voice is acting, and I know I can feel it as I'm trying to verbalize, etc. what's going on in there with having, been a singer. I can feel, the weakness. I can feel the, I can't explain it, but if you go to sing, I can feel in there just tightening up, and just, it's not allowing anything to take place. Very, very limited, So now I have the voice of Carol Channing, the lower voice. That's why I kind of did kind of a little Carol Channing type of a thing with the, diamonds are a girl's best friend. She was not the best singer. Okay. And that's kind of the voice I had. But that's as far as I could even go in the song. Those first few notes, and that's it. The rest of it, I cannot even do that. And that is a real simple song, okay? And it's just not happening at all. And even yesterday, I noticed I was having, for a while, I was having even more difficulties with my voice, just speaking yesterday. So yeah, I listened to my voice, like I said, that's why I put it in, how I sounded before, right after the operation, and now, and my voice has not gotten better in these 4 weeks. Okay, it's still the same as it sounded the day after the operation. What's gotten better is it's not painful to swallow anymore. Okay, that's better. This is healed up. But internally, yeah, no. That has not gotten any better. And so we'll see. I know people want to be really positive and say, oh, it'll come back. And I've had people say, oh, I know people, their voice came back. Yeah, but that was their speaking voice, not a singing voice. Singing and speaking are two different things. You can have a great talking voice, but you can lose your ability to sing, and especially higher registers, okay? And that's one thing I was noted for, high registers, a soprano voice. Well, this is definitely not a soprano voice anymore. I'm like in, alto range or something now. That's a severe drop there. So, I look at things realistically. Of course, I hope my voice comes back, but I'm realistic in the fact it might never come back. Okay, I'm not beating myself up over it. I'm not crying over spilt milk. It's nothing like that. I don't go into that kind of a mind spin and the poor me saga and the drama. Okay, if that part of the life is ended, it's ended. That's it. Okay, life goes on. And so I'm, headed in other directions. Well, maybe that's why some of the drag queen stuff, what do they call if you're a woman and you're doing drag? You're a bio queen. So that's another outlet for creativity, okay? I may have to lip sync my own songs, my own lip sync my own music, okay, that I've already pre-done. That's my voice, but it's just not my voice now, that's for sure. Now I sound like I'm over, like I said, today I'm going to do voices from the swamp. My voice sounds like it's in the swamp. I sound like one of the frogs over there. You know? So I think that's quite apropos to go over with Sherry two voices from the swamp today, because I definitely have the croakitis swamp voice going at the moment. And how long it may last, I don't know. Maybe it lasts 6 months, maybe it lasts a year, maybe it stays like this forever. I don't know. But, you know, we'll find out. All I know is at this point, it's not getting better from my operation time. I mean, I'm really glad I'm not in pain anymore. I could swallow. It doesn't hurt to swallow. None of that is happening. But the mechanics of it is not working, okay? And it does get stressed easily. It's an effort to talk. And I couldn't scream if I had to. Literally, I could not. I cannot. I can't do enough voice projection to do that. Okay? That's gone away. Okay? So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that. You know, like I said, I do a lot of research, a lot of digging deep. But that's what I'm finding. Okay? And like I said, I pulled cards on it yesterday. It didn't look hopeful. It didn't look really good. Okay? There is also, you know, the off chance that maybe some things will come back. But again, realistically, what I'm finding, that's very, very, very doubtful that my voice will come back to what it was. And if I would have known all of this stuff going in, maybe I would have held back on surgery for as much time as I could. But you can't second guess that now. You can't go if only, you know, or that saga. Because I think when people do that, go into the if only saga, you're dragging yourself into a pity party scenario, etc. And just because if I have lost my voice, singing voice, doesn't mean I'm precluded from doing other types of art, other types of things. Now, I used to do some painting. I dropped that for a time. Who knows, maybe I'll go back and do some more painting. I can play my Native American flute. What's going on here is not hindering that. I am able to make that type of a vocalization. To do the flute, for the most part, that is still there intact. But as far as singing operatic things, I think that's pretty much out the door. Now, whether I could come back eventually and gain enough healing that I could do you know, lower registered music, maybe. But like I said, at this point in time, I can only do, like I said, diamonds are a girl's best friend, the very first line. And after that, I cannot even hit those next notes. Yeah, I've got a range of about 4 notes. That's it. So if you're a singer and you've gone from 3 octaves down to 4 notes, that's extreme. Okay, that's very extreme. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So all I can do is laugh at it. I go, whose voice is this? You know, Froggy. Ribbit, ribbit. Like, and okay, I live with it, you know. I don't know, Hogarth said it's actually kind of a little sexy with that little gravelly thing there. I don't know about that, but it's definitely not my voice. Now, I think there's a viewer that was out there that said I need to get some vocal things because my voice was too high. I'm sure they will be thrilled with my new voice. So there is a light for somebody out there with this happening. Oh, you know, I think people on my channel, they're just getting used to hearing this voice. That's why it sounds like, oh, maybe it's improving. When I would say things are improving daily, I just meant as far as the pain scenario, etc. But my voice is not making strides and getting better. I listen to this and I go back and listen to the day right after surgery. It sounds the same. But the difference is there's no pain any longer. I can swallow quite well. I don't have any issues with that. But as far as the quality of the voice, that's not changing. So boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Anyway, don't forget today, I will be on at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time with Sherry over there at Voices of the Swamp. We're going to have Caftan Day. So that will be fun. And so, yeah, you know, I'm enjoying, though, doing Miss Kitty Cat Target, you know, makes her appearances. And people were enjoying the wig. Now, you couldn't tell online. This wig that I was wearing yesterday actually is kind of a cotton candy. It has some pink in it, light pink, but it was not showing up on the video. It was looking like it was white, but it's not. In actuality, it reminds me of cotton candy, which is really fun. But anyway, I have lots more wigs to do that you haven't seen yet. And so we'll just continue to play with that, you know. You can always do some sort of creativity. If the singing has gone away for a time, maybe permanently, you know, I go into something else. I find something else of expression to do. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'm wearing my Hope, Unity, and Love shirt this morning, again, in solidarity with the drag community, transgender, and LGBTQ. Is that it? LGBTQ? So I gotta remember all the divisions of it. Yeah. So again, and I'm doing, like I said, why do the guys get all the fun with doing drag? Okay. I should have equal access. So yeah, I'm going to continue to do my flamboyant stuff for the fun of it, the halibut, and yeah, I can be fishy. Like they say, drag queens say they want to be fishy. They want to be a woman fishy. Oh, I don't know how complimentary that is. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here, have some more of my morning coffee, and think about what I'm going to wear today for Caftan Day. I'll figure out something. So we'll see you over there at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we will be talking about caftans, where you can buy them if you're so interested. And also, of course, we'll be doing tarot. We'll be pulling cards. I don't know whether we're doing personal reads. Sometimes I know on her channel there are personal reads done, whether it'll be political. I have no idea. I just show up and go with the flow. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.